Self-disclosure. Self-disclosure is another important aspect of self in which personal concern has no inhibition in expressing or disclosing everything about him. However, personal competition and negative it may. Disclosure means open to any like sometimes uh, where everything to our friends or somebody that we are blindly cross. Okay, so that means you have to disclosing yourself without knowing the person. It means what happened some of time. If the relationship is over, then it takes up a dangerous kind of. That is what self-disclosure is another important aspect in self, which a person concern and know inhibition in expressing and disclosing everything. So that you have the knowledge which thing you have to share and which thing you have to not to share. Okay, like what is the family matter is there, so you cannot share with the family matter or how the income is there, how father will income. So everything you cannot share your friend. It is not their matter. You have to talking about like their studies. You can ask about the materials. You can ask about the note, but you cannot ask about that what is the things that are going on in your family, how they are working. So everything it is not in their part. Okay. So we will have this in so much training for our internal research. No problem. So which thing you have to share and which thing you have to hide, so that you have your own understanding. Most of the विचार शक्ति रहेगा बरका से वो बहुत जिनिसटा बाहर शेयर करिए वो जिनिसटा शेयरिंग करिए when I forget that you are in your room you are discussing some matter like your father and mother and you, and that thing is only limited within the three people. They can't share even if other family member also. So that is your concern that you have the idea. Okay, what to share and what not to share. That is for the disclosure. That means what? If you disclose, then what happened? It may be create an unpleasant situation or negative impact upon you. Okay. So they do not bother after what impression other people will carry of me. Okay, so somebody is what happened? They are not bothered about, and they are sharing everything and talk like anything. Okay, so they even don't bother about what the other people will think. Even say, suppose the when she opened my she would have followed just follow like something just sharing, but actually it is not. So you have your own boundary. That thing you have to hide that thing. Okay, that you cannot share to anybody. So that what happened? We have a term or we have a word like privacy. So privacy is there. Okay, so you have to concern about that this thing you have to share and this thing you are not to share. So it is not only by the parameter. So it is a unregulated thing. Like you cannot anybody cannot access. Or if you say that thing that other person is thinking about that person is not getting good behavior. Behavior can be पूछा गया किस तरह से तुम्हारा पड़ेगा. Okay, so that means that you have to concern about this disclosure. मुझे लगा self realization in a not self is the process of understanding and expressing your true nature or identity. It involves recognizing that you are not just a physical body or ego, but something deeper and more fundamental. Realization it is not like that. That the body you are. The realization means it is like a soul. What you actually are, what you look and feel, that is not matter in the self-realization. Okay, inner feeling. Like if you do something a wrong thing, and your parents can say sorry. Yes, sorry. But that sorry means okay, that there is a 5 letter, but actually it has a feeling. If you are not feeling inner part that you are making that thing guilty, so if you are saying that sorry, that is not impacting your life. Sorry means that you are doing a wrong thing and you have the self-realization that yes, it is a wrong thing and it is hard from somebody. So that you are saying sorry. Okay, so I mean, even if providence normally sorry. Okay, how would I sorry? Kahu, it is realization of life. Let me put a boundary to it. I have to cause on you have to become a sorry. Become a sorry means that inner feeling. That in the heart, from your heart, you have to feeling sorry. Yes, I did the wrong thing. Okay, it's not like that. Okay, so it is a deeper and more fundamental thing that is called as the self-realization. Okay, so it is not in the process of experiencing in the nature or identity. Because recognize that you are not just your physical body or ego, but something deeper and more fundamental. So when it is not belongs to the physical, not belongs to the ego, so it belongs to your inner part like your soul. Okay, so ନିଜର କୋଉ ତମେ କେମିତି ଭାବୁଛ ନିଜର ଫିଲିଂସ୍ ଟା କଣ ହବ? Okay, something like that, like somebody is expecting, like they're expecting that you have to score more marks. ତମେ ଯେତେ ମାର୍କ ରଖିଲେ ତମେ ଆଉ 5% ବଢ କରିବେ. They're expecting more. But what happened? In inner part you know that what is your caliber, you are expecting something. Suppose you are expecting that you are doing an exam and exam is going very wrong, or you are not having very low favor. पूरा खराब जाइए पेपर खराब वाला साउंड खराब you are feeling like this you are thinking about it result is 60%, but suddenly when the result is out and you are like 90%. Okay, so that is that belief. Okay, so this is called the word means it is not actually that you are getting it is not you are expecting, but you are getting that mark. Okay, so realization is what? It is when you are giving an exam, so it is giving you the picture is coming to your mind. What is the person you are getting? Automatic mind is the beginning. Okay, so when your result comes out, why you are crying? You are not crying for the parent pressure. You are crying that I am studying a lot of time and longer hours according to my level. ସେଥିପାଇଁ ମୁଁ କାନ୍ଦିନି ଯେ ବାପା ମା ଖାଇବେ କାନ୍ଦିନି that ତ ମୁଁ ଏତେ ପରିଶ୍ରମ କଲି but no mark so you mood. Okay, so that is called the self realization. This can be viewed as a journey of self discovery and fulfillment, leading to deeper understanding of oneself and nature of reality. The first of all, what realization means that can be viewed as a journey of self-discovery. Self-discovery means when the life is going on, you are passing the years and years. So after that, you are getting your experience for living a normal life. Okay. ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମେ ବଡ ହେଇଥାଉ, so we have the understanding. ଆମ ପାଖରେ understanding ଟା ଆସେ. Understand the situation. Okay, in the child, ସେ ସମୟରେ ଆମ situation ପ୍ରତି କିଛି ଆମେ ଜଣା. So what do we want? Then we ask to our parents. ଯଦି ନ ଦିଅନ୍ତି, then you are crying. Didi are not taking for your beard. The family or one to the but when it is come to you for yearning, then you have to realize. Okay. So then you have an experience that what now for getting 1 rupees money, how Papa is working hard. They get some from day to night. Okay, and what is the value of 1 rupee money? So at that time you have to go, you have to get it. So that is called the self-realization, and that time you have to know the value of 1 rupee. So leading deeper understanding oneself and nature of reality. The nature of reality can get from the self-realization. Okay, so it is only depends upon time your soul. You have to think more deeper. Okay. Next is self-control. Self-control means it is a discipline, like discipline type of things. Like you have a routine. When your college is open, then you have to must to go to college. Already second year, there is no excuses. Okay, so if you absent in the college, then you pay for all meters. They are not allowing. Government has clearly but notification 70% of attendance is then you are able to go. But still a bit for example. Just like that. That means what? The rule has given. For that reason you have to control. Now see that before 1 year, you just pass the 10th class. And somehow you are in the summer class. There are summer classes today. But the summer classes is what? For enjoyment. So you are not serious about it. And 1,000 is quiet. You are not serious about it. So in one copy you write everything. You like that one. Okay. And all the chapters are like vegetable. Okay. But when the classes have started, then also you are not serious about it. But when it is second year, then you are more serious. Nah. It is not alma, it is dali, it is like santura, it is like some vegetables. Okay, and it is rice, then everything is separate. And you are talking about it is separate, extra classes, more classes. Then the after when salary lesson, come for classes, come for. Okay, in the first year, if I calling you, then you have to come to the classes at 4 p.m. What are the year? In the second year, last week is then where it is. Voice talk or you are waiting at like 4 hours. Okay, so in the class will not available. So it's just like that you have to see it about class. First year exam. So when you are controlled, when you are controlled and you have a target, then you are becoming more disciplined. Okay. So target means you have to become more disciplined and you have to complete your task within the time. And not complete your task, then you have to do it. Okay. Self-discipline is the key to attain realization of one's own self. It can be achieved by adhering to a discipline and lifestyle. So everybody follow the discipline like you have to go to the college on time, tuition classes on time, or you have to get up on time. So if everything is going on a discipline, then will be that your everything will be maintained. You get up at 12 o'clock, not morning, okay, at midday, then your day is sorted. If you feel like something is missing, and if you get up early in the morning, like 5 o'clock, then you think that the day is like longer, and you have to complete all of it. But I think that 6 years past, you are not even see the sunrise. Sunset is it? You are seeing that what moonlight, moon rising. Oh, it is opposite. Like somebody is by watching the sunrise, then they get up. But you are by watching the sunrise, then you are going to the sleep. So the discipline, I think, what? So it can be achieved by adhering the discipline lifestyle. It means everything you have to discipline. Some student, some master student are there, they're more disciplined. You forget about the water is there for after 1 month or after 2 months, they know that something uncertain that 380 years. Okay. So that is their lifestyle. Self-control refers to the holding in check of instinctive urges that try to drag individual away from the extremes of the real and true power. Okay. Self-control refers to the holding in check the instinctive urges that try to drag individual away from the extremes. Self-control, like it means what? You have to control your anger. First of all thing. When you are very much anger, then more destructive weapon is your talk. Okay. You say anything. What morning? What is it? So that means what? Control. Something is happening, like you have an anger, but you cannot express. Anything, whatever it is. What is it called? How will I come to it? And the was what are you ଏବେ ଯିବ କ୍ଲାସ ସାରି ତରିକା 3ଟା ବେଳ ଆସି 9ଟା ବେଳେ ଯିବ ଟିକେ ବାହାର କରିବ ଟିଭି ମୁଁ ଟିଭି ଦେଖି ଆରେ ମୁଁ ଏବେ ଆସିଲି ବାବା so that means what sometimes what happens that you have to control your anger in your father is present हम बापा का ट्राई कर देते हैं बापा आसी में ऑफिस में कोई बुलाए मोबाइल में so it is holding to check instinctive orders means you have to check within the particular time period you have to complete your task and that try to grab individual hour extent and real truth of life. You are not disciplined, then you are not facing the full commitment. Okay, like you may be delayed for your institution or your college, but a teacher is giving a teaching, so he cannot be late. The late hour explanation. A doctor cannot be late. Okay, fireman cannot be late. So on time, on duty, on the particular timing, and it may be what before the timing the person will be late. Because that person is disciplined. And if a policeman is more disciplined, army man then more disciplined about the time. Okay. Regular practice of yoga and meditation help us to attain the self-control. Happy life. आगे I won't say. So you are eligible for the part-time job of security clearance. Wrong thing. Right? I mean, psychology is just what we do. That you have the self creation up to 24 years age. After that, your self will go down. Okay. So it is what it is the indiscipline of the body. If you are not changing it, you are facing a lot of problems. You get the card for your insurance for your it is possible. You just have the card and Ayushman Yojana and Nija health card. From the BPS category, we don't know. तुमको Nija का card है, वो तुम भरी मत सो. Card कितनी होगी? Okay, that means what? Like you watch the Akshay Kumar. He is now still also he is acting as a hero. I'm not come to the video of Akshay Kumar is hero. But I guess everybody will have to see good idea. Other than the grandfather. Okay, but South Khan still the good movie that they saw. Okay, that means what that maintaining their body. The food is one thing that is giving you the power, and food is one thing that is destroying you. And they maintain their sleeping. Sleeping is very important. These are 6 hours a day. Now, so you can be so much better. Dinner and morning, so your time is the रात में आप ज्यादा काम करते हैं एनर्जेटिक रहेगा तो अगर वो रात में आप काम करते हैं तो दिन में सो गए मेटाबॉलिज्म जो होता है ना कभी मोबाइल में काम करती है मोबाइल में काम तो बात करें काम रात में नहीं आएगा मुझे ट्राई करें बोलेंगे Quality. And like self-happiness. Huh? One was here. Pakistan में न्यूज़ चैनल है इसी में this Indian न्यूज़ का होता है
सीधे पाकिस्तान खाली नहीं
But what I like, that thing is destroying your what else? You are facing a lot of problems. Example, example, como foi de sair, por causa disso, como para botar exame, só isso. Como ele? Olha exame. Já entendeu? Change, it makes you always, right hand. How do you know? Ignorance, no. Do not have to manner house. I do not stop. That will jump to Nagi. That's the Nagi person. See.
सर ये 12 बजे स्कूल जाता है 4 बजे ड्यूटी ऑफ जाता है सोना के फिर पूरा रात जो फिर रीच कॉल करे मुझे पूरा लिस्ट ये करता है
ये तो मुझे कॉन्टैक्ट करना admission. Okay, but you have to change your life, like you have to go for the discipline. In a plus two life, I will like you. Okay, but by 14 on misfortune, when I entered to the army, that's my life. Individual. 3 बजे उठो. मैं पकड़ में तो नहीं चल रहा है when officer rank उनका बॉडी भी कहते हैं रेल बॉडी भी सही तो कार में मैं enter the battalion but training has started from that time. Okay, so first of all the asking is the first weapon of army. So 1847 Gaza from city police. आईटीआई के भी सब चल रहे हैं तो ये सब बॉम्ब लोग सब देखते हैं जो था आदमी जो पेपर होती है फाड़ू पुलिसा तो ये बोर्ड को है मतलब पक्का होती है इंस्ट्रक्शन था हम लाइन फॉलो कर रहे हैं फर्स्ट इज वो जिस जगह पर आप सो रहे हो दुआ ऊपर इसको घिसना है प्लस झाड़ू पोछा लगाकर इसको घिसना उसका मुंह वहां पर देखना है तुम्हारा मुंह दिखाई देता है तो ठीक है नहीं तो कार्रवाई दिन भर चलेगा पोछा पोछी डिपार्टमेंट में स्वीपर के बोलते डिपार्टमेंट किताब में देख के रिपोर्ट आदर को प्लीज अब जो एंट्री करे दैट इज वेरी मैं पैथेटिक सिचुएशन लाइक व्हेन आई एंटर मैं समझ झाड़ू मारते इसको देखता है इसको अमल से बाहर तो यहां में बिल्कुल बहुत होता जाने का करना है प्रेसिडेंट का उसका ऑफिस में काय की तो नीचे गुड़े तो 16 years से तो गॉली बड़े ड्रेस का कर बोलते ले ये ऐसे मैं अकाउंट है फोन करके ताली मुझे बोली मारो फोन करके इनको आओ आइए बोल ड्रेस का लगे तब अब तो पता है कि खाईवा मैं जितना खाई की तौर पे नहीं पावा बाटी का मुझे लेकिन तो वेस्टर्न स्टोर तो दैट फूड इधर समाज से छुट्टी टूट गए छुट्टी वाला जो डीटर उतरी छुट्टी को टेस्टी तो 20 स्पून दे उड़े चम्मच को सब दी मटर के लाभ इधर अंदर मुख्य है तो भाई आगे से क्यों आ गए जब खाना नहीं दिया आगे मैं इतना ही ले रहा हूँ मैं सुनने से कहा वो नहीं खाऊंगा ऐसे दरिया डिसिप्लिन है मैं सबसे खाईवा बेटर तो कितने चले and the bigger and this is one of the and the vision after the vision the transfer for the technical even later सिद्ध करो ताको जो मैंने पनिशमेंट पाई थे सकाळ उठी होती डिसिप्लिन जो मैंने भोगी थे तो सेमन को पनिशमेंट दे तो रात सारा पूरी गई पनिशमेंट जो पूरी वेला हो से जो नॉर्म तो सब जगह मैंने कहा गोल तो मैं पाई हुई इट इज अ डिफरेंट कंट्री ना हम तो खोजियो और ताको नॉर्मल परिवर्तन थे हम तो धीरे धीरे खाइला और खाई गेला तारे सब के संतुलन है कि बारे तारे मोर संग गोटे सुभाष चंद्र बोस तो भाई यार तोड़ दो ना तो मगर चा में हां चा प्रॉपर्टी नहीं ना ताको काली कौन करे इतना बड़ी हो भूले गया तो गोली की दवा सब ना नहीं लास्ट में से पूरी नहीं पके सिर्फ में सीधा गोली एक दिन में जा रहा है 15 ऐसे ये लाइफ हमें को तो एक लाइफ में कंसीडर व्हेन यू आर गोइंग टू द आगे ये दिन से बड़ा हमें ब्रेक वाली आप आगे नो आपका बिना बताए पूछो मे बी सम टाइम आप करने समझते हो हम वो देखिए भी दिखा हो the regular practice of yoga so anything that you have to practice for the 21 days then it is becoming a habit okay so Siddhi when hard of here 21 days that you have to go for classes and when what construction is going on the roof का पर छत का पड़े 21 days पर्यंत तो हम पटाटा रहे after that पटाटा पड़े okay so everything is counted as a 21 days 21 days छत पर 21 days पर पिछले बार 21 days पर पटाटा खोला ठीक है 21 दिन पर पटाटा खोला and छत का strong everything that is a concept is there and everything you have to practice for the 21 days then it is become okay it become your habit and now so you say habit is not for you no go for it is a clean activity so practice for the 21 days self control is holding safe and it's the always and track to the electrical hour adhering is discipline adhering is accurate again you do accurate adhering it can be achieved by adhering to a discipline life accurate करियो किसी से सिचुएशन को adhere में से प्रैक्टिस में होते हैं adhering self in Indian tradition the concept of self can be dated back in the 5000 years ago it's not like the new thing in the 5000 years ago it is the foundation of human life there's a definite spiritual place of okay and certain movie देखिए so that is that like it that means when Ravana is going for the yajna